become quite controversial, Ankita, because of the fact that India and China have been looking at normalizing ties, and of course, border issues are, I mean, they're not the be all and end all of China and India bilateral ties, but they have been central to the kind of disruptions that we've seen between India and China, China bilateral ties with respect to border skirmishes that happened in 2020. And that really led to the ties between the two plummeting, which has also led to a sort of investments getting frozen. That's also led to a lot of wariness on the side of, both India and China, more so on the India side. The trust deficit has been there. But now, once again, like you mentioned about the Shanghai Airport harassment case, in fact, China's MFA spokesperson, Mao Ning, she has stated that the woman was not subjected to any compulsory measures or detainment or harassment as was alleged. In fact, she also stated that the entire China border inspection authorities, they have gone through the whole gamut of processes according to the enshrined laws and regulations, and they fully protect lawful rights and interests of the person concerned. Now, this is also, there is also Chinese ambassador to India, Xu Feihong, who's also spoken about, India-China ties. He stated that the situation on the India-China border has been generally stable. However, it's very complex, and, border issue is far from the entirety of the China-India relationship, but we should be preventing specific differences from affecting bilateral exchanges and cooperation. And in fact, he's also spoken about another very important thing as well, which is related to investments. He said that we welcome more premium Indian goods to export to China, and we do encourage more Indian companies to invest. We also hope, he said, that India will provide a fair, transparent, and non-discriminatory business environment for Chinese companies, and that it's ready to work with India as a defender of multilateralism. Now, it remains to be seen how this issue gets resolved and whether or not this issue will have any impact on the investment climate. Remember, because like I just stated, the Press Note 3 regulations have been in place since 2020 that restrict investments beyond a certain point from countries that share a land border with India. So will it have an impact on that, given the fact that India is also looking at increasing FDI, from several countries? And there could be a possibility that Press Note 3 relaxations could be considered by the Indian government.